And hello everyone, and welcome, especially those of you tuning in only on YouTube later and after the fact. This is my weekly stream, always at 5 p.m. on Saturdays, 5 p.m. Central on Saturdays, 6 p.m. Eastern. I do this every week, and right now my present trek is through Dragon Age. I love this game so much, and I've actually been enjoying revisiting this. I'm feeling like all of that nostalgia coming back the more that I'm actually playing this. Trying to remember things as they happen, but it has been at least 5 or 6 years since I last actually played through this game, especially past Ostagar. So, hello all of you who have been in the chat. You may have seen that there were some comments already in the chat. If you come by a little bit earlier than the actual scheduled start of the stream, there's usually a good chance that I am going to be doing a bit of a pre-stream, usually just kind of faffing about doing whatever I'm going to be doing. Daily motion? Really? Yeah, the situation's gross. Things are bad. I love that Alistair is currently observing that pillar over there, not looking pretty happy. So, we were about to ascend to the next area in the tower, which unfortunately is where that thing that I thought was going to happen last time is probably going to happen. Did I explore over here? Did I get everything? Alright. Oh, and I think I actually have to do this while this is all still active, too. Current quests. Mages Collective. The Circle of Magi. 5 pages for mages. And Watchguard of the Reaching. Ancient Ritual. It begins in the Great Hall Common Room, though surprising. Apparently unable to complete his own attempt. So what was... Notes, was it? They're from Simhanrik, the Black Vials, Feast Day. Yes, okay, that's not. Avernus's notes correspond to circles within circles. Okay, so that's not that. Quest related? God. See, it's a lot more fun to actually do this when I'm not, like, you know... Watchguard of the Reaching. Let's see. Okay, so... Viscelant... Okay, so let's go to the Great Hall. I mean, we probably don't have to actually do it before we go up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember everything about this game. But I'm gonna do it my way. Resist Templar. Alright, so this is... Or, not this, but... Okay. So you may notice that these are all lighting up here. Statues. So, let's see. The first one... So when I was on Watchguard of the Reaching, put on bowl, sword raised, sword lowered. Okay. Bowl, sword raised, which is this one over here. And then this one here. And then it's time to go back to where we just were, in that big old room full of all of that gore and grossness, where people were being turned into abominations. And this should be the last one that we need to hit, or not this one, but the one that's actually labeled a statue. Quest updated! A low rumble signals the lowering of ancient protections. Something is free in the lowest levels of the tower. Yes! So, they're not joking. It's time to go all the way back down to the bottom of this. So I hope you guys are doing okay. I apologize if I'm not able to read the chat as easily right now. I see you guys are being awfully quiet. You're being quiet, how dare you, even though it's my responsibility to make noises right now. Wait. Oh, okay. Backtracking. Always a good thing in games, just so you know. When it comes to game design, the best possible thing is to include as much backtracking as possible. Alright. And on the one hand, I know that this is not necessarily the most entertaining thing altogether, but I do try to be thorough for a couple of reasons. I've had more than a few people tell me that they actually watch my playthroughs because of how thorough I am and how useful it is in terms of reference. What? Game crashed. The game crashed. The fucking game crashed. Oh. Oh, this fucking game. Oh, that's one hell of a demon, let me tell yous. Well, at least I remember the order now pretty well completely. God damn. Alright. Got that. I tried to bring forth the demon, and instead I crashed the game. Beautiful. I mean, I guess that is what I get for trying to summon a demon. But I mean, as well, if I'm here, I may as well actually try to purge this tower of all demons. I mean, is that not my purpose here right now? Yeah, you know, that's right. That is cheating. Like, how do you fight against someone who literally crashes the game? It's like... It's like when Sans decides to actually interact with you in your actual menu options when you're trying to fight him. And if I'm saying this and there's anyone in this audience or anyone who watches this video who has not actually seen everything that goes on in that game, well, I'm sorry for spoilers.
And so I shall.
I've just kind of assumed at this point that pretty much everyone who is in the Undertale fandom has seen pretty much everything relating to do with Undertale. What about Flowey? That sweet, innocent little flower? What could that tiny little thing do to us? I mean, other than be really super aggressive when you first meet him. I mean, jeez. Alright, so I'm gonna get all the way back there and I'm going to save this time. Because seriously, what the fuck, game? I mean, if I can't actually complete this and it crashes me again, I'm just moving on. Like, I'm not gonna do all of that again just for the game to fucking crash on me again. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. There we go. Also, rage demons are notoriously weak against... Oh! Yeah, I should probably stand back from... Yay! Usaris. Yeah, that's a nice greatsword, actually. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to also save again, because seriously, fuck this game for crashing me right there. And yes, I leveled up. I will deal with that momentarily. But now it's time to backtrack once again all the way back to where we were. I do love this game. Like, I know I've said that multiple times already, but this is one of my favorite games of all time. Regardless of how well it holds up mechanically, the story has always been involving for me. I have always loved the emotional resolution that you get at the end of the game. I feel more emotional resolution in this game than I've actually had with some other games that have come out more recently. And that is actually kind of frustrating, and it is its own sort of topic, actually. But I will also still complain until blood comes out of my ears whenever the mechanics end up actually doing something like crashing the game out of nowhere, or when things randomly slow down, or when things bug out, or when something appears halfway in the floor. Or, you know, when I accidentally glitch someone to the point where they are turning purple on screen. But that's my bad. That's not the game's bad. That's my bad. Huh. Nice. Alright. So, just briefly going to take a quick sip. Now that we're here about, 10 minutes into this. Right back where we started. About to ascend. And I'm going to save again. Because. Let's see. Well, it'd be nice if I could take a couple more hits than just that. Ooh, Master Coercion. Well, that's of interest to me. 34 magic, staff focus. Okay. Excellent. And because I just did it, I'm gonna save again. Sorry, because that crash has now made me paranoid. Alright, let's finally make progress. Yeah, if I have blood coming out of my ears, I should probably see a doctor. That's going to be important.
No. I'm going to have nightmares after this.
Fair enough. Extracurricular studies. Notice herewith that the exercise area on the 4th floor shall serve as permanent berthing for the Templar garrison stationed at the tower. Since facilities that accommodate their particular training requirements are already on hand, they will be assuming an even closer watch over circle affairs. Enchanter Bergen's optional weapons training is cancelled until further notice. Enchanter Bergen is additionally stepped down from his teaching duties. Weapons practice? Oh.
Allow me. Of course, I could do that for you. On my way.
Magic staff. I mean, I suppose I can sell it.
Marvelous.
Marvelous, indeed. Okay. So, yeah, there's weird shit growing all over the walls here. Huh.
It is time for supper.
Yes, my love. What are we having tonight?
Roast pork, your favorite, and candied yams. Milk, sumptuous.
You spoil me, my sweet. How fare our children at their lessons?
I don't know if the audio is actually picking up in the recording. If it's not, then I apologize. But there's an interesting little conversation that happens here.
You should ask them yourself.
What have you learned, my son?
Mother has me practicing my penmanship. She raps me on the knuckles with my letters.
Yes, it is important for a young man to be able to write. And what about you, my dearest son?
Mother is teaching me to play hard.
So what we have just witnessed is a scene where there's a desire demon who has a Templar ensorcelled, shall we say, and has literally created an illusion in his mind where he has a loving wife and 2 doting children. Things are definitely not okay here. So, we're gonna go deal with that.
Everything is just as you wanted, my knight. Our love and our family is more than you hoped for.
What in Andraste's name is going on here?
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are intruding upon a loving, intimate moment, and I dislike disruptions.
There's nothing loving or intimate going on here.
I have given him what he always wanted. Where's the harm in that?
His happiness is an illusion. A cruel lie. And I love the detail that you can see his eye moving like you would see someone who's like in REM state. He is clearly dreaming. His happiness is an illusion. A cruel lie.
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
But it is normally caused by something real. Real events, real people. What you've done to him is abhorrent.
I saw his loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
She's feeding off his innermost desires and taking away his will. This is unholy.
No one else would have known his heart. He did not know it himself.
So it's an interesting thing. I do not think this is what he really wants.
You do not see what I see of him. You do not know. We are partners. I give him what no one else can, and through him, I experience what it is to be mortal.
He deserves to be free from you, to find his own happiness.
What happiness? He has gone through life empty, resentful of his vows. You would return him to this? I want nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
So you can drain him and move on to someone else? No.
Then you leave me no choice. Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
They will not get past me.
So that kind of sucks. Let's see. This might crash the game, which will be super fun, but... Oh boy. Well, that almost didn't work. Anyway, let's try this. What? That actually... Ah, fuckers. Alright, that does it. Alright. And I accidentally froze Liliana, but that's okay. Wynn, what are you doing up in the air? So we ended up killing him because there's apparently not an option to actually free him in this situation. But generally speaking, it's really not a good idea to immerse yourself in an illusion, no matter how tempting the illusion is. More corpse skulls. I get the distinct impression we're going to need something from those. Alright, Templar armor and notice of censure. Notice of censure. Templar dress, your remarks in front of the recruits are only the latest in a series of troubling events. I'm beginning to suspect that you may not be suited to the devotional requirements of training. Perhaps it is time for a personal evaluation of your career path within the Templars. I will schedule some time after the current deployment to discuss options elsewhere in the organization. Kitty, please. There's a lot that's going on when it comes to spirits and demons. There really is. It's fascinating that there's actually a lot more nuance to this than just, oh, they're trying to manipulate us. And yeah, that's a good point. Attendant who? Options? Code for dead-end duty on a hedge mage hunt in the Banhorn. So he was already on his way out, basically. And I don't need incense of awareness. I am perfectly aware. Why did you scream like that? Can you guys stop them from coming after me? Like, that's... What the fuck? Ah, blood mage. Archon robes. That's like, oh, I thought that said chest there for a second. I was most definitely not correct.
Yes, of course.
Aw, dang it! Dang it, dang it! A note. I have the utmost sympathy for what happened to your charge, but it is beyond the Circle's ability to anticipate every obscure demise that an apprentice might face, especially involving methods outside the already extensive realm of magical study. We simply don't have the room for additional training facilities, and there are concerns about becoming too inclusive that I will not elaborate on. Your request is denied. Yeah, there's always going to be someone yelling for attention when it comes to the cats. Liliana! Oh, well.
Hello.
How close are you to leveling up? I'm going to have to come back here later then. Try and get that. And it makes sense that the Templars are carrying... I'm injured? When did I get injured? Oh yeah, when I collapsed earlier. Oh, also I never read this. Alright, and then I'm going to need to take one of these. And, okay. A lot of these are good for different reasons. That requires level 10. Oof, oof, oof. Well, walking bomb is actually pretty useful. Okay. So, let's see. That's just about all that can be done over on this end of things. And I think now we are about to enter that part of the game that I hinted at last time. Yep, here we are.
Oh, look. Visitors. I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved.
Uh-huh. Who is that man, and what have you done to him?
He's just resting. Poor lad. He was so very weary. You want to join us, don't you? Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all of this? Leave it all behind.
Can't keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
I'll not listen to your lies, demon. You have no power over me.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more. You deserve a rest. The world will go on without you.
And this is the part of the game, this particular sequence, this particular area, that makes a lot of people irritated enough to have actually modded it out of the game. Now, I can understand why. To an extent, it is a very long portion of the game. And it's a lot of puzzle solving. For people who like progressing certain things, and just like the combat, although for me that's not my favorite part of this, for people who like the tactics and the challenge of other different things along those lines, this is not the most fun part of the game. For me, I enjoy a lot of these implied storyline stuff, and just in general, I appreciate a great deal. I do like the puzzle solving in this segment. Duncan?
Ah, there you are. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Wait. You should be dead.
Dead? Me? I have been close many times, but I never quite made it all the way. I just wanted to make sure you were happy here in Weishaupt. These grand halls were built by the first Grey Wardens. Isn't it breathtaking?
Why are we here when we should be battling Darkspawn?
The Darkspawn are gone, remember? You were there in the last great battle. It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the Archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze.
That's not possible. You're hiding something from me.
Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer?
You offer complacency, not peace.
It seems only war and death will satisfy you. So be it. Have your war and your Darkspawn. May they be your doom.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that, I don't think this is the real Duncan. I don't know what tipped me off. Okay, let's try. So this is also difficult for a multitude of reasons, including I have to do this solo, and if I die, I die. Why are you laughing? Evelyn, why would you laugh? That's a terrible thing to laugh at. Alright, well. And this is the fun part where you get to slowly unlock this grid. Again, I actually enjoy a lot of the storyline aspects to this. Yeah. There's a lot of role-playing opportunities, and that's what I miss in RPGs. They were role-playing games.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a demon? Wait, I know you, don't I? You were the apprentice who left with the Grey Warden. You would
have thought you would end up here with me. Good job for getting out of that trap.
Trap?
The demon traps everything that comes here in a dream it thinks they can't or won't try to leave. I thought I'd escape too, but I've been wandering these empty grey spaces for a lifetime.
How did you end up here?
Through sheer stupidity, or perhaps very, very bad luck. My name is Njal, by the way. I was trying to save the Circle when I encountered the sloth demon. I expect our experiences were similar.
You have the Litany of Adrala, don't you?
Litany was our weapon against the Blood Mage's domination. But it's too late. Everyone's dead.
The Blood Mage's domination?
They get into your mind and take control of your body. You can't stop what they make you do. But the Litany protects against that. The Litany was our only hope of saving the Circle. But now, this place drains you of everything. Hope, feeling, life.
We'll find a way out.
No, there is no way out of here. You think there might be, but you'd be wrong. You see that pedestal there? I've studied the runes on it. Runes that signify different islands of the Sloth Demon's domain. The Sloth Demon itself is on the center island, but you can't get there. The 5 islands around the center somehow form a protective ward. I thought I was getting somewhere when I figured that out, and I went to each island in turn only to have my hopes dashed. There's always an obstacle. You'll see the path but be unable to get to it. And it taunts you and drives you mad.
Could my companions be on one of the islands?
I don't know. There are many dreamers. You might find a way to reach them through the islands. If you're lucky.
Tell me about the protective ward.
I don't know much. I think the Sloth Demon has placed lesser demons on each of the islands. I've seen them. They take different shapes, but they're there. Defeating them may be the only way to reach the Sloth Demon. But you have to get to them first. I couldn't. I was too afraid to try.
Just gonna briefly bump that up. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. You mentioned obstacles before?
Yes. Obstacles and mad dream things. A river of flame before a portal, or a door that shows you freedom through a keyhole that no key will fit. I once found a passageway smaller than my hand with a mouse going to and fro through it. The silly thing fled before I could question it.
A mouse? I once met a mouse in the Fade.
Oh, there are many. Many dreamers. Some think they're mice, others wolves, nightingales, or octopuses.
Octopi.
Each dreamer may know things another may not. The mouse could have told me what lay beyond the tiny passage, or how to get there. Even how I might make myself small like him and crawl through myself. And if one could become small enough to take one path, perhaps there are similar ways to walk the others.
What do you know about the Sloth Demon?
Not much. You couldn't say we were friends, really. Demons have their own hierarchies. They play their own games, and mortals serve as pawns, perhaps even bargaining chips. The demon keeping us here probably rules this entire section of the Fade. It'll not let us go easily, if at all.
If we work together, we can escape.
Nothing dampens your spirit, does it? I don't know whether to admire or pity you.
I'll be back.
Don't mind me, then.
So, he has pretty much thoroughly resigned himself to being here. But I'm not determined to stay here. Let's see what we can explore. Oh! Mage Apprentice? Hey!
Thank you, but too late for me. Kill Yevina, the demoness that rules here. She protects her master, Sloth. There's a door only demons can see. The key must be in another realm. Take my power. Save any others trapped in nightmares. Kill the demons that guard Sloth. Make my...
Oh. And here is one of the main mechanics of the game. You can turn yourself into various shapes in this world. Interesting. And in this, the first one we are introduced to is the mouse. Now, we can't enter a mouse hole as a full person, but if we turn into a rat, we automatically stealth. Those are the two main abilities that we have. And we can go through mouse holes. So, that when we pop out, we won't immediately be attacked. We can actually get ourselves into a defensive position.
Lovely.
Okay, let's see. Huh. Well, we seem... Okay. The, lyrium vades, by the way, are for restoring lyrium as well as healing you. In the Fade, you would heal by using those, but I'm doing okay enough that right now I don't need to do that. And...
Something happened, didn't it? You look a little different. What happened?
Are you saying I look like a rat? I became a mouse.
Did you? Did it help? I know I saw the tiny holes. Were you small enough to get through?
I thought you'd given up. Why so excited?
I don't know. You're so much braver than I am. I was so sure it was impossible to get anywhere. Do you think you could learn other shapes? Maybe they could help you get to places you couldn't otherwise.
And the thing is that once I actually get him excited about certain things, his Fade pedestal unlocks, restoring hope to him, which means that this area was designed to break him. So, you can do these in any order that you want to, and I don't remember what the quote-unquote proper order is to do them in. You're going to need to hit all of them, and you're going to gain different abilities pretty much in each of them. And there are going to be some puzzles that you can only unlock after a certain ability set has been given to you. So far, all we have is the mouse. But we will be getting more. And you know what I should probably also be doing? Because I can die at just about any moment, I should probably keep up with the, you know, the saving. Ah! Burning Templar! Okay, but if I moved away from him, how is he able to actually still get to me? Like, seriously. That doesn't seem right.
Of course.
Dear me, what's all the...
And that should do it. So... Oh, that's fire. And this is a door.
Well, all right.
This door would require massive force to break. We do not have massive force. We have mouse. But... And it's very interesting that that is the first thing that we see upon entering this particular area. That will be apparent everywhere in the Fade.
We're being attacked by a
Burning Hound? Oh no. So I can't go running through the fire, it would pretty much just kill me instantly. Ah. So a lot of areas here that I cannot access without being resistant to fire. Oh! Alright. Again, sorry puppers, but... Well. A mouse will not protect me from being on fire. Oh, fuck. Ah. Well, that's why they did the autosave, I suppose. Alright.
Fading. I am free. Take Ragos' power. Use it and burn him. Burn them all. He guards Sloth. He bars the way. You must destroy the door. Other dreamers. Other powers. Only way.
Huh. Ragos' power. Burning Man. Alright, that looks like another one of those doors, but one of the nice things about Ragos' power is that it does actually help us get through things like fire. And we gain some certain fire-related abilities. Okay, so that's where we were. Oh, the fucking run. Alright. Well, that's not necessary right now. But...
well, all right.
I have eliminated one of them. Time to go to another one of these places. I could be the Fury from Metal Gear Solid. What? 2 mouse holes. Trying to remember everything that happens in this one. Oh. Well, hello. Well, that resolved. I guess. Alright. History of the Circle. Let's see, what's that? Okay.
Especially if
get along.
That'd be nice. Well, while you guys do that. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, you're still alive. Yeah, that didn't work out so well for you, did it? Mm-mm. I should probably save. I keep taunting people. Oh, God. Yep, there are two of you. I'm trying to remember if there's a third person in here. And that door is presently steaming with fire. There was a third person in here. Oh. Blood from a demon? So see, if I hadn't been at the other area, I would not have been able to make it this far into this area. So, various puzzles being solved by visiting the various areas in the game. Interesting version of the tower. All on fire. All with mages turning on each other and killing each other. And once again... hurting people is what we do, we're mages. Our magic is its power over others. Use your gift today! The one who causes the most pain wins. Yeah, this doesn't sound like a bunch of real people here. Kitty! Surbounce! This is not the time, sweetie. Okay. Alright, and another door that we can't take down. But there is one that we can go up, I think? Ah. Yeah? Huh.
Help me!
Thank you. It is time for this dream to come to an end. I give you my strength. It will be of little use against the demon that rules here, but perhaps it will help in other realms. Find a way to kill all the demon lords, to open the way to Sloth. Free us all from this nightmare!
Alright, just casually... Oh, he walked off to die. So, the third form that we are given is Golem. Golems seem pretty strong. I wonder if that's the massive force that we need. Ugh, you guys. No, no. So, I believe it did, like, automatically save, but... Ah! Good. Okay. Well...
Of course.
One of the benefits of being a mage... Spirit, yes. Yes, one of the benefits of being a mage is being able to do stuff at a distance.
Well, all right.
Ah. So, now... Okay, once again. Let's see, let's see. Ah, hello. One of the things that they do is to make sure that you're not likely going to be overwhelmed. They actually make the enemies in this area a little bit easier to defeat. Because you're on your own. Alright. So I set him on fire and then I froze him. Alright. That's great. Alright, yeah, and I... Evelyn gives no fucks. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Ah! Okay. Well, how about... How about you stop? Hey, hey, hey! You knock that off. You knock that off right now. Ah. How about when I cast a spell, you actually cast it? Marvelous. Okay. I think that's where Oh, I didn't go down into this one. Okay. Ah. Oh. Hi. Oh, leave me alone! Primal is the school of magic that Evelyn seems to be primarily making her way through. There used to be an opportunity to absorb more of those by clicking on it multiple times and using the lag for it to register multiple clicks before actually dissipating. Unfortunately, that is not the case now. So, okay. Evelyn, that kills people. That's the point. Okay. Alright. Huh. And that seems to be a door that I can't quite access. And again, saving after pretty much just about every encounter. I think that feels like a good idea. I mean, this is the Fade. Ah, Slavren. Well, that's another one down. Ooh, things are getting a smidge choppy. I'm gonna save because the game might also decide to just crash on me again. So, now that I have defeated one of those demons, it has opened up a couple of other options. But I'm going to keep going. For now. Rogues are at their best when they can backstab. Try to position them behind their targets. Well, when their targets auto-adjust themselves. So there are a few options for making your way through the puzzles of this area. This one is a little bit more convoluted. Oh, well, okay. What? No, I'm not gonna throw the icon at them. Why would I do that? Seems a little strange.
Of course.
Hi, bitch. You're dead, bitch. I don't remember the exact order that I'm supposed to do these in. I think this just took me back to the beginning or somewhere else. Yep, that just took me back to the same spot. Alright. Ah! Oh! I'm sorry, pupper. Did I just hear someone yelling? Okay. So some of this is choosing the correct mouse hole. Oh! An ogre! No. Ah! Fuck! That startled me. Any more assholes want to come out of the woodwork and challenge this bitch? That was not an invitation to explode. Ah. Alright. Let's just take a little peep. Ah. Takes me back here. Takes me to that room. Okay, so either of those are the option.
Lovely.
And this is where I started. Okay.
So I shall.
So I did find my way there at some point. Some of you guys are going to be yelling at me about this.
As you desire.
And so I shall go in circles. Nope. Okay. I'm trying to figure... I've honestly only done this by trial and error before. In case you're ever wondering about how I've managed to do this. I mean, I am going in circles, and those of you who are watching this afterwards who know what the correct solution is... No, I don't think that's what the actual solution is. So this took me to this room. I'm sure, I know, that many of you who are watching this after the fact. Okay, so that one definitely does not work. That one also just takes me right back here. One that seems to make any progress whatsoever is that one. I'm gonna come back to this one. Clearly, I am the master at puzzle solving. Okay, let's see. Well, this promises to turn out well. Alright, well, what's that mouse hole go into? Ah, another series of mouse holes. Ah! Flaming Darkspawn! Good! Excelente! And I think this just... Okay. let's take care of this. So that's a lot of blood and darkspawn and all sorts of good stuff. Ah. I never understood if that's supposed to be Genlock or Genlock. Well, either way, it's taken care of now. Why did it autosave?
They won't find me yet. They won't find me here. But not all. Their leaders are behind the unbreakable door. I give you my wisdom. It will let you see. And now I wake.
Cool. Unbreakable doors and the wisdom to see beyond. Okay. So that's where I came from. Alright. Or no, that's not where I came from. But he gave me a new ability. And now I can interact with these things. And then I can literally vamp my way around. Cool. And it auto-saved. You know, I'm gonna actually take the chance to save myself here. Flaming Darkspawn. Was this a room that yeah, there's the mouse hole that I entered before. Okay, I didn't go through that one. Ah. Okay. When all else fails, set fire to everything. is a life philosophy that I can get behind. Oops. What? That was not the map that I was going for. Alright, this was an area that I had actually skipped over, huh? Well, good to see you too. Alright, that's taken care of. Ah, the unbreakable door, I assume. Oh, well, it's not the unbreakable door, but it's an unbreakable door. Okay. So I think the first thing I did was go through a mouse hole, and I didn't actually see where the other side of that led. Doop doop doo. Ah.
As you desire.
Okay. That's good, that's good. And I'm hearing the growlings and the rumblings of an angry beast. My life philosophy is not necessarily to murder everyone, no. But I mean, if they're gonna be like that... Okay, that was the one that I think I went through there before. In case you guys can't tell, I also suck with directions sometimes. That is to say, I don't always have the best sense of direction. Okay, that was the door, and I just went on a completely different sidestep. Hey, welcome to Wandering with Lorelei! Hi! Okay. Alright. Oh, let's get you guys away from me. Alright, let's try to do some control here. Oh, there's just a Hurlock. Oh, okay, a handful of you guys hanging out over here. Alright, well, have some fire. Okay, alright. I'm doing alright. I'm getting my way through here. Those of you who are laughing for my inability to tell any direction, you guys can go ahead and get it out of your system now. Oh, hey! Uchthiel the Crusher. Ah! Hey! Hey! Alright. Hey! That! fuck's sake. Hmm. That was fun. But I still won. Alright. Oh, this area has been largely cleared. Now, I think the only way to actually get through this was with the form that I just obtained here. The one that allows me to see things that may otherwise not be seen. Etc. 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 Let's see. No, that's not the one I wanted. Okay. I don't even remember the shit that I was going through last time I was here. Nope, that didn't work. So this is probably why a lot of people try to skip the fade. Okay, this is where I wanted to be. I just lost my head for like a minute there. Okay, so this door that's transparent now, I can go through in this body. And that's how I get into here. Well, I've made progress. So I'm gonna save it. Go ahead and go boom. Huh. There we go. Finally, some progress is being made. Fuck's sake. Also, that's interesting. Alright.
Lovely.
Ah, desire abominations, huh? Somehow, I think I have an idea of what's going to be awaiting us once we get through all of this. Ah! Okay, well, it's a good thing I equipped myself with all of these health poultices. Alright. I'm doing fine. I'm just fine. I'm doing great.
Catch me if you can.
I love that even as she turns into a rat form, she still has, like, the fucking glowing hair.
The game isn't over, mortal.
Oh, that was easy. That was easier than everything leading up into it. Okay. Alright. So. There's actually another demon that we haven't yet addressed because we weren't able to. But we may as well actually go check in with Niall because some things have been changing around the Fade here. I imagine he might have a few things to say about that.
What did you do? I felt something. Like the earth was shifting. Except it probably wasn't the earth.
Okay. I killed one of the demons on the islands. Actually, I've killed multiple demons on the islands.
You did? You managed to get to it? I didn't think it was possible. Killing that demon must have opened something. Perhaps the pieces are falling into place now.
What do you know about the Litany of Adrala?
Not much. I know that it stops blood mages from taking over your mind. I don't even know who or what Adrala is. You're better off asking someone more knowledgeable.
Sounds like it. Tell me more about this place.
What do you think I could possibly help you with?
Okay. I'd like to discuss the different islands.
If I can help, I will. What would you know?
Never mind.
Well, don't mind me. I'm just sitting here waiting for the end.
Huh. I'll be back.
Don't mind me then.
There was another option there, I think.
I saw the pedestal glow. You opened up a path to another island, didn't you?
Yes.
You think someone might be trapped there? I wonder if you could free them.
So, are the blood mages responsible for all this trouble?
Aldred is the mastermind behind it all. At Aldred's suggestion, the Circle was about to ally itself with Loghain when the Terns' treachery was revealed. Aldred made excuses, but we were having none of it. He panicked then, tried to leave. Irving would not let him.
What did Irving plan to do?
I don't know. I don't believe we got to that part. I was barely paying attention. Such meetings are boring. The course of action usually decided before we even congregate.
But how did the trouble start?
Aldred let loose a bolt of energy that flung us all against the far wall. That woke me up. It might have been a signal. That was when a whole group of mages poured into the chamber. And that was when I saw real blood magic in action for the first time in my life. It was like they brought the wrath of the Maker himself down upon our heads.
But the abominations, where did they come from?
I was just getting to that. Uldred must have also dabbled in demonology. When the fighting started, he tried to summon something. Some things. They overwhelmed him, and when his screaming stopped, Uldred was gone.
What do you mean, gone?
I'm sure he wishes he were dead. Uldred became an abomination. And when I saw it, I ran for my life.
I would have done the same.
I was in a panic. Once I calmed down, I
Welcome
thought
back.
about what would happen if that thing got out. I gathered some of my fellows and we obtained the litany from the stockroom. I thought if we disabled the others, we could throw everything we had at Uldred. But I saw my friends fall, one by one. Now it's my turn.
I'm not going to die here. There must be a way out.
I don't want it to end like this. Do you feel it? It's getting so cold.
That's not a good sign. Well. Now that we have obtained this form, that was simple enough. Vamping my way to the door. Hey, good news, buddy.
You're back. That's not surprising. There's no way out. Every time you take a step, you think, maybe this step will take me home. But you'd be wrong.
Well, I just killed the demon that was here. So, I mean, maybe that's a good thing. Just, you know. Side note, anyway. So let's see if we can go back here and put an end to the demon lurking around this part. Now that we have the ability to crush certain doors. Let's see. Well, I don't like all of you guys over this way. Oh, motherfucker! Ah. You guys can stop that right now. This is not good. This is really not good. boy. Jesus Christ, I am managing this as badly as I possibly can. Holy shit, that was the worst I've ever played. Fucking Christ. You know, I am tisking myself on that. Jesus Christ. Oh, Ragos, there we are. Well, compared with what I just did, you're... Yeah, you're a fucking walk in the park. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Are there dragons in this game? So, we've now defeated all of the demons that were creating a protective center around the inner sanctum here, but there are 3 other nightmares to attend to. Let's see. Keep your mages at a safe distance. Thanks, game. You can load. Come on. Oh, dear.
Maker, forgive me. I failed them all. They died and I did not stop it.
Don't believe it, Wynn.
How can I disbelieve what I see, what I hear and smell and feel? Death. Can you not see it? It's all around us.
You're in the Fade. This is a dream.
Why was I spared, if not to help them? What use is my life, now that I have failed in the task that was given me? Leave me to my grief. I shall bury their bones, scatter their ashes to the 4 winds, and mourn their passing, till I too am dead.
That's a little macabre there, Wynn. You have to fight this feeling. Or, I'm finding it hard to feel sympathy for demons. Or, well...
Your blatant disregard for the souls of the dead strikes me as being utterly inappropriate.
Please, think about what you're doing here and why.
I do not know what you are trying to tell me. Why must you make this more painful? And where were you when this happened? I trusted you as an ally, and you were nowhere to be found.
I am the only thing that's real. Ignore everything else.
I do not know what this will accomplish, but I will do this if it will satisfy you. It is difficult to focus. It feels as though something is stopping me from concentrating. I've never had so much trouble. Perhaps some time away from this place will help me think clearly.
That sounds like a good idea.
Don't leave us, Wynn. We don't want to be alone.
Holy Maker, stay away, foul creature.
I told you this wasn't real.
Stay, Wynn. Sleep soundly in the comforting embrace of the earth. Do not fight it. You belong here with us.
No, not yet. My task is not yet done. It is not time yet.
Come away to your rest.
Yeah, I don't think so. Alright, well, was easy.
Is it over? Thank the Maker for you. Wait, what's happening? Where are you going?
Well, simple enough, really. So this is one of the aspects of the Fae that I actually really appreciate. Again, the role-playing elements depending on which companions you take with you into the Fade. Yes, now they're dead. Let's see.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Thank the Maker you're safe.
Blessed... what? Who are you?
I beg you, do not disturb the girl's meditations.
Revered Mother? I do not know this person.
The Fade is playing tricks with your mind.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Please do not vex her. She needs quiet and solitude to calm her mind and heal her heart.
Mm-hmm. Liliana, listen to me. Please. This isn't real.
Isn't real? I don't understand.
Don't you remember why you left the cloister?
I remember. There was a sign.
Liliana, we have discussed this sign of yours. The Maker does not care to interfere in the affairs of mortals. This vision was likely the work of demons.
Huh. Do not listen to her. Trust in what you know.
The Maker cares for us. I believe he misses his wayward children as much as we miss him. My vision may not be from him, but it guides me to do what is right. My revered mother knew this. I don't know who you are, but you are not her.
Especially with the terrain apparently clipping through your hand. We need to go, as soon as you're ready.
This is your home, your refuge. Do you truly wish to leave the comfort of this place behind? Stay and know peace.
There is no need. I carry the peace of the Chantry in my heart.
You are going nowhere, girl. I will not permit it.
You can't command her any longer, Demon. She is free.
No, she is ours, now and forever.
Oh, really?
I tried to be merciful.
Oh, that was simple.
Holy Mayha. She was a...
Yes. A demon. Yes.
My head feels heavy. Like I've just woken up from a terrible nightmare.
Pretty much, yeah.
I believe we had some task to accomplish. Let us be on our way. Wait. What's happening to me?
Well. May as well save our progress here. And now, time to collect our last companion. Morgan's is actually a really fascinating companion to bring into the Fade. Oh boy. A lot of children around here.
Hey, it's great to see you again. I was just thinking about you. Isn't that a marvelous coincidence? This is my sister, Goldana. These are her children, and there's more about somewhere. We're one big happy family, at long last.
You seem very content.
I am. I'm happier than I've been my entire life. Isn't that strange? I thought being a Grey Warden would make me happy, but it didn't. This does.
I'm overjoyed to have my little brother back. I'll never let him out of my sight again.
May I borrow him for a second? We have business elsewhere.
I don't think I'll be coming. I don't want to spend my life fighting, only to end up dead in a pit along with rotting darkspawn corpses.
Well, Alistair, is your friend staying for supper?
Say you'll stay. Goldana's a great cook. Maybe she'll make her mince pie. You can, can't you?
Of course, dear brother. Anything for you.
She's just a demon in disguise. Don't believe any of this.
How can you say that about Goldana? She's the soul of goodness. You're acting really strangely.
Think about this and how you got here. Think carefully.
Right. If it makes you happy. It's a little fuzzy. That's strange.
Alistair, come and have some tea.
No. Wait. I remember a tower. The circle. It was under attack. There were demons. That's all I really remember.
Welcome back, Dawn. You missed us being pulled into the Fade and trapped by a bunch of demons and been slowly puzzle solving to find my way out of it. The sloth demon. That's when we got trapped in the Fade. Where we are now.
Are you saying this is a dream? But it's so real.
Of course it's real. Now wash up before supper and
Something doesn't feel quite right here. I think I have to go.
She isn't really your sister.
She is, but she isn't.
No, he is ours, and I'd rather see him dead than free.
Huh. Well, lovely children! That's not what I wanted.
Dana? I can't believe it. How did I not see this earlier?
You're in the Fade, which isn't like the real world.
Yes, well, try not to tell everyone how easily fooled I was.
Like everyone else was.
Are we going now? Wait, where are you going? What's happening to me? Hey!
Okay, alright then. And Alistair is on the ground? I'm gonna save because he's not supposed to be here still. What?
Dana? I can't... Yeah. Are we going now?
Okay, now he's gone. What the fuck was that? Okay, anyway, weird circumstances aside.
As you desire.
And now the only thing left to do is to take care of the demon that brought us here. And yes, it is the Fade. Sort of from the beginning, but a different part of it. A segment that was cut off by the sloth demon that trapped us here. And there it is. Okay, time to take care of this.
What do we have here? A rebellious minion? An escaped slave? My, but you do have some gall.
Yeah, I've been picking him up off corpses.
But playtime is over. You all have to go back now.
Oh, here I am. there you are. You just disappeared. Well, no matter.
You tried to keep us apart. You led us from each other because you fear us, don't you?
You will not hold us, demon. We found each other in this place, and you cannot stand against us.
If you go back quietly, I'll do better this time. I'll make you much happier.
What do you mean we found each other when? I'm the one who found all of you. I'll make my own happiness, thank you.
Can't you think about someone other than yourself? I'm hurt. So very, very hurt.
Yeah, this isn't the sloth bear that we said in the beginning. I'll take my chances. I'll do nothing you say.
You wish to battle me? So be it. You will learn to bow to your betters, mortal.
And here we go. Alright, well. You guys want to keep him off of me, please? Actually. Let's see. Well, may as well spark another one of these going. And there we have it.
You defeated the demon. I never thought I never expected you to free yourself. To free us both. When you return, take the litany of Adrala from my body. It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic.
Your body?
I cannot go with you. I've been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of the demon.
You think you're going to die?
Every minute I was here, the sloth demon was feeding off of me. using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left. I was never meant to save the Circle, or survive its troubles. I am dying. It is as simple as that.
There must be something I can do.
Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death, and that isn't such a terrible thing. My only regret is that I could not save the Circle. But you can. Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important.
What about you?
I can rest easy, knowing you will save the Circle. I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish.
That's not true. You did a lot to help the Circle.
Dark times, greater acts of heroism, eh? You may be right. Before I was taken to the Circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her.
You didn't, Neil.
It is time for us both to be on our way. Remember the litany of Adrala. The Circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye, friend.
Poor Neil. He did not deserve that. He might have been fairly passive, but he did try to do the right thing. And that concludes the Fade portion of this sequence. The Litany of Adrala. And now we are out of that sequence. Motherfucker, I am so glad you are dead. Dead as fuck. Also, Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, look at all of this grime everywhere. Soldier corpse. Alright. So, you can probably see why people have modded this game before, as I keep mentioning, to actually literally skip the Fade. Legend of Calenhad. If space is your excuse, I will surrender my quarters. If it is about money, I will hire the appropriate people. I will not graduate another student ignorant of weapons that any ditch digger can shove into his ribs. We can teach them to append ridiculous glamours on parade arms, but they don't know simple steel. That is criminal. So, someone was trying to protect the students from just being fucking stabbed, and they removed him, and all sorts of fun stuff. Oh hey, would you look at that? Dragons! Sort of. Who'da thunk it? They were keeping dragons in this tower. For some reason, I thought that was locked. For once, I remember to move away from the exploding bodies. Promises of pride.
Of course. Shall we go?
Motherfucker! Why is your skill so insufficient?
Yes, of course.
Honestly, I will say that
Let's have a move on.
this is also one of the reasons why I have typically played a rogue in past playthroughs, because I was so tired of not being able to pick all of the fucking locks. And let me guess, demons in here as well? Yep. Liliana, can you please?
As you like.
Motherfucker. Ah! 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 Oh!
I hope they're still alive.
Oh, Lord. It's Cullen.
This trick again? I know what you are. It won't work. I will stay strong.
Are you alright?
The boy is exhausted. And this cage, I've never seen anything like it. Rest easy. Help is here.
Enough visions. If anything in you is human, kill me now and stop this game.
He's delirious. He's been tortured and has probably been denied food and water. I can tell. Here, I have a skin of...
Don't touch me. Stay away. Sifting through my thoughts. Tempting me with the one thing I always wanted but could never have. Using my shame against me. My ill-advised infatuation with her. Oof. A mage. Of all things. I am so tired of these cruel jokes. These tricks. These...
This is no trick. We're here to help.
Silence! I'll not listen to anything you say. Now be gone! Still here. But that's always worked before. I close my eyes, but you are still here when I open them.
I'm real, and I'm here to help you.
Don't blame me for being cautious. The voices, the images, so real. Why have you returned to the tower? How did you survive?
Gregor told me what happened. I knew I had to help.
Good. Kill Aldred. Kill them all for what they've done. They caged us like animals. Looked for ways to break us. I'm the only one left. They turned some into monsters and... there was nothing I could do.
Yeah, he only says that about the mage if you are playing a female mage. Where are Irving and the other mages?
What others? What are you talking about?
Irving and the other mages who fought Aldred. Where are they?
They are in the harrowing chamber. The sounds coming up from there. Oh, Maker.
We must hurry. They are in grave danger, I am sure of it.
You can't save them! You don't know what they've become.
I am a mage too, Cullen.
But you haven't been up there. You haven't been under their influence. They've been surrounded by blood mages whose wicked fingers snake into your mind and corrupt your thoughts.
His hatred of mages is so intense. The memory of his friends' deaths is still fresh in his mind.
He suffered pain and anguish like few have had to endure. That and his lust for revenge have confused the issue.
Do not presume to judge me, mage. I am thinking clearly, for perhaps the first time in my life.
I want to save everyone who can possibly be saved.
Are you really saving anyone by taking this risk? To ensure this horror is ended. To guarantee that no abominations or blood mages live. You must kill everyone up there.
I cannot decide on that before seeing what's going on.
That is your choice to make, but I beg you to consider what I have to say. You cannot tell Maleficarum by sight. Just one could influence the mind of a king, of a grand cleric.
I do not want the blood of innocents on my hands.
I am just willing to see the painful truth, which you are content to ignore. Ah, but what can I do? As you can see, I am in no position to directly influence your actions, though I would love to deal with the mages myself.
Perhaps I can free you.
Don't waste time on me. Deal with Uldred, if that is what you plan to do. Once he is dead, I will be freed.
Stay safe. It will be over soon.
No one ever listens. Not until it's far too late. Make her turn his gaze on you. I hope your compassion hasn't doomed us all.
Poor Cullen.
I fear the consequences of all this.
Alright. So, are we ready to polish off the last of the Circle Tower? Big climactic fight and all of that? Yeah, I forgot to add certain things to the inventory. Anyway.
You accept the gift that I offer.
Ah, look what we have here. I remember you. Irving's star pupil. Uldred didn't think much of you then, and I certainly don't see your appeal now.
Well, forgive me if I'm not very impressed.
I suppose one can't be loved universally. I'm quite impressed you're still alive. Unfortunately, that must mean you killed my servants.
Happily.
Oh, well, they are probably better off dying in the service of their betters than living with the terrible responsibility of independence.
You're turning these people into abominations.
And freeing them in the process. A mage is but the larval form of something greater. Your chantry vilifies us, calls us abominations, when we have truly reached our full potential. Look at them.
The Chantry has them convinced. They deny themselves the pleasure of becoming something glorious.
You're mad. There's nothing glorious about what you've become, Uldred.
Uldred? He is gone. I am Uldred, and yet not Uldred. I am more than he was. I could give you this gift room. You and all the mages. It would be so much easier if you just accepted it.
I don't think so.
But some people can be so stubborn.
I'm glad so many of them stood up to you.
And what good did that do? I still won. Wait, what do we have here? Why, it's the first enchanter. Come, say hello to your old apprentice, Irving. Don't mind the blood. He's had a hard day.
What have you done to him?
Stop him. He is building an army. He will destroy the Templars, and...
You're a sly little fox, Irving. Telling on me like that. And here I thought he was starting to turn.
Never!
That's enough out of you, Irving. He'll serve me eventually. As will you.
He's not exactly what I would call a big bad. He is the antagonist and the villain of this, but this is Eldred. You may again remember him from way back at Ostagar. He tried to propose using the mages to their full ability and was interrupted by the revered mother. That's an indication of exactly how he's been treated this entire time. And so he came back and said, hey, Loghain is going to throw in with us if we try to seek our independence. And then someone broke the news that Loghain had apparently betrayed everyone at Ostagar, and things fell apart. No. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I'm not stupid. Do you think I'm going to let you wander around this tower knowing you are a pawn of the Templars? You are a thorn in my side, and I must remove you before you fester.
I love the way he delivers that line. Did you have to use such a disgusting analogy?
No, but it served to bring the point across. I cannot let you be, but killing you? Such a waste. Your raw potential, with the strength of a demon behind it, would be unstoppable. I can do that. I can give you power and a new life.
Yeah. That doesn't sound very appealing to me.
I don't think your opinion matters. That is what I've decided, and that is what will be done. Fight, if you must. It will just make my victory all the sweeter.
Don't forget the litany. It will thwart Uldred's attempts to control the mages and win this fight for us.
So, this is something I forgot to do ahead of time, but yes, let's see, where's the litany? I know I got it. There it is. Okay. Okay, so she already has it. I'm gonna make sure that everyone actually has it, because I'm going to need it to be available for everyone. Because this battle can go by very quickly and it has a cooldown. Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh, I'm not gonna throw the icon at them, come on. Alright, let's see. Alright, so time to use the litany, as he says, do you accept the gift that I offer? So he tries to summon more allies by converting the mages into, well, abominations. Alright, since it's still cooling down on Evelyn, I'm going to have Alistair use that.
Stop him!
And since it's still cooling down on Alistair,
Doing something to the mages. Take a preserver.
alright. Well, let's see. You are... do that. Woo! And, well, that's probably a good idea for me to go and actually check on the other mages. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else I need to collect. Okay. Oh, Aldred. Of course. Alright, anything else? Okay. Irving! Thank goodness you're alright!
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better. But I am thankful to be alive. I suppose that is your doing, isn't it, Wynne?
I wasn't alone. I had help.
As I speak through someone's shoulder.
I was surprised to see you standing there. But I am glad you have returned. The Circle owes both of you a debt we will never be able to repay. Come. The Templars await. We shall let them know that the tower is once again ours.
Very well. Lead on.
I'll need you to guide me down the stairs. Curse whoever insisted the Circle be housed in a tower.
I'm glad his sense of humor is intact. Certain side quests will be very challenging, but you will be rewarded with powerful artifact for your efforts. Possibly. Or experience, at least.
Maker's breath. I did not expect to see you alive.
It is over, Gregor. Aldred is dead.
Aldred tortured these mages, hoping to break their wills and turn them into abominations. We don't know how many of them have turned.
What? Don't be ridiculous.
Of course he'll say that. He might be a blood mage. Don't you know what they did? I won't let this happen again.
I am the Knight Commander here, not you.
I believe order has been restored to the Circle.
We will rebuild. The Circle will go on, and we will learn from this tragedy and be strengthened by it.
We have won back the tower. I will accept Irving's assurance that all is well.
But they may have demons within them, lying dormant, lying in wait.
Enough. I have already made my decision. Thank you. You have proven yourself a friend of both the Circle and the Templars.
Yeah, sure, that was my goal, to prove that I am a friend of the Templars. It had to be done.
I promised you aid, but with the Circle restored, my duty is to watch the mages. They are free to help you, however. Speak to them.
And what will the Templars do?
For now, I will have to oversee a sweep of the tower. There may be some survivors, and we should do our best to tend to them. Please excuse me. And Irving, it is good to have you back.
I'm sure we'll be at each other's throats again in no time.
Alright. Well.
Here we are.
Whoa.
The tower in disarray. The Circle nearly annihilated. Oh, it could have been much, much worse. I am glad you arrived when you did. It's almost as though the Maker himself sent you.
I'm glad I could help.
From what Gregor said, it seems that you came here seeking allies. The least we can do is help you against the Darkspawn. I would hate to survive this, only to be overcome by the Blight.
What about the tower? Don't you have to stay here?
We will do what we can for now. But if the Blight spreads, the tower itself will be lost. Stopping the Blight is more important. You have my word. As first enchanter, the Circle will join the Grey Wardens in the fight.
Irving, I have a request. I seek leave to follow the Grey Warden.
When we need you here, the Circle needs you.
I appreciate the sentiment, Irving. But the Circle will do fine without me. The Circle has you. This woman is brave and good, and capable of great things. If she will accept my help, I will help her accomplish her goals.
And I agree. I do appreciate the friendship between Irving and Gregor. The rather deep respect. Cat, would you stop? Anyway. Sorry, he was trying to stab my chair again. They may have their differences, but there's definitely a huge begrudging respect between the two of them. Kitty. Garrus. Psst, psst, come on. I'm almost done, and then I can shower you with all of the attention that you want. There you go. Come on. Come on. There you go. Alright. I would be honored to have you join me, Wynne.
You were never one to stay in the tower when there was adventure to be had elsewhere.
Why stay when I can be of service elsewhere?
Then I give you leave to follow the Grey Warden. But know that you always have a place here. There is much to be done here, and I must go. You must forgive me for not being a proper host.
I understand. Till we meet again.
When the time comes, we will stand beside you.
Wynne approves. How is her approval? Okay, just +7. Okay, sweet. So now we have a new companion. And we have officially finished the Circle Tower. The thing is that this quest can actually go a couple of different ways. I think one of the almost the default options that you can have is that you save the mages and you recruit them. But depending on your choices, you can actually end up recruiting the Templars instead and kill off all of the rest of the mages. Now the thing is that given the circumstances of the tower, that's not exactly an unreasonable thing to do. They did trigger this huge rebellion that completely consumed the tower with demons and death and all sorts of things and utterly decimated everyone who lived here. But I tend to side with the mages for a lot of reasons that are that tie in with the larger plot and stuff that will be introduced later. And I'll just take care of that. That's great. Anyway. So, I'm probably going to have some residual stuff to take care of in the tower when I actually resume this next week. But for now, I think this is a good place to leave it for today. There are plenty of conversations to be had. There's certainly some words to possibly be had with Cullen. And we have a new companion to start getting to know and hopefully getting the approval of, because she's a little bit behind the curve, I think. But hey, it's going to be really nice to have a supplementary mage in the party, one that's actually more dedicated to healing. And we'll find out more about that later, too. Anyway, so this adventure is now concluded for today. Next week, I will stream at the same time as I usually do. Now, obligatory, YouTube thing for those of you who are watching this on YouTube. If you like this video, if you leave comments, talking about the video, or, honestly, I would love to hear your feedback either way. I love hearing from you guys. I legit do. One of the reasons why I'm enjoying doing this streaming part live is getting to see you guys reacting to stuff. you know, as I'm playing through it. I appreciate you guys watching here live today. I'm really glad that you guys were able to make it. I'm glad that you were able to connect, Dawn. I'm sorry that you've been having some issues with the streaming quality and all of that. Next week, I'm going to be resuming this and hopefully continuing through into the next area of the game. I'm probably going to have quite a bit of conversations with people because there are new conversations that will actually open up once you finish a major quest. So there's a lot to break down here. Either way, I'm looking forward to it, and I hope that you guys will be able to join me next week on Saturday, 5 p.m. Central. Hope to see you then, guys.